Hello everyone, my name is Judith Kakuze and I welcome you all to the Mind Heritage Financial Risk Garage. Today we have Michelle Mujeni from Old Mutual Investment Group. Michelle, please say hello.
A pleasure to be here. Michelle Mujeni is my name. I work as an investment advisor with Old Mutual, and it's really a delight for me to be here with you and share some insights.
Thank you so much for making the time to join us today. Michelle, please give us an overview of the unit trust.
So, unit trust is a collective investment scheme. Collective, I mean, it can be an individual, it can be a company, circle, association. So it is a collective investment scheme that pulls together different investors with a goal of generating returns on their investment. So in this case, you could be an individual, you could be a company, could be a school, hospital. You pool your funds in one pool, expecting to make returns on your investment.
Okay.
Yes. So that is just to a layman out there to understand what the definition of a unit trust is.
Yes.
Yes. So it's under low risk investments.
Okay. Why would I choose a unit trust over other investments?
Okay, good, interesting. So a unit trust is built in a way that it is a flexible investment, number one. Flexible in a way that you invest today and keep growing your investment. But on top of growing your investment, you have access to your funds. So we are encouraging people, we are protecting our investors' capital, that as of when they need the money has accrued returns. The other beauty of the unit trust is the fact that you're not subjected to withholding tax.
Okay.
So you will earn your interest tax-free, no withholding tax.
Okay.
Our interest is not just a simple interest, it's a compounding interest. Compounding in a way that the interest you make today will also make interest. It becomes cumulative on a daily basis. So every day your funds are generating returns. So for someone who is out there, you have money seated, as opposed to having it in a unit trust, you're probably losing shillings
every day.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You speak of flexibility. What do you mean by flexibility? Am I able to access my money anytime? If yes, how long does it take?
Yeah, you're able to access your money as of when you need the money. And we say within 2 working days, money will be able to reflect on your bank account. Well, I encourage people out there, you should look at this as an investment, a low risk investment, because the rates are good.
Not like an operational account where I keep withdrawing the money.
Yes. Okay. However, we also have the business people that I probably have a project running for 6 months, and I'll come use the unit trust as a parking area for my investment. Say you invested $1 billion and you're planning to do an investment after the 6 months. The 6 months returns you will make are better than just having money seated
somewhere.
Yes.
Oh yes, it makes a lot of sense. So you speak of billions. How much do I need to start? What if I'm a low income earner? Can I also invest in the unit trust? And if yes, will I earn the same interest as someone who is investing in billions? How do I benefit as someone who does not have the billions yet, but I'm intending to grow to billions?
Okay. Yeah. So the unit trust was designed for lump sum. It makes sense when you're investing a lump sum, but our lump sums differ. Mine could be 100 million, yours could be 50, the other could be $1 billion, and so forth. However, we are encouraging people out there with as low as 100,000 Ugandan shillings to be able to invest and earn the returns. Because we've seen people start small and the investment grows. So this is not just for the extremely rich. You could have your money there and the money grows. Let the money, we know that if you understand the beauty of compounding interest, then you know what it does to your investment.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now tell me about the charges and costs.
There are no costs when it comes to the unit trust. Well, if I go into the management, we earn a management fee as a fund manager. However, what we declare to you as a client is not charged.
So are you
there won't be any monthly charges, and yet it is a transparent investment that we have an online portal for the visibility of our clients. We send you monthly statements. We do not charge management fee. We do not charge for the statements we are sending you. Be at the comfort of your home and be able to see money generate interest.
Okay, so are you saying that if I invest my 100 million, I will not be charged anything off my principal? It will remain 100 million and then I just keep accruing interest?
Exactly. And even that interest you're making will get to make you more interest.
That's the compounding that you talked about.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. Now, I want to know about, there are so many people who say that the unit trust benefits those people with a lot of money. I think that's what you explained, that will earn the same interest, whether I have little money and the other person has more money, depending on what we are calling little. So I want you to put an emphasis on that, because many people think that the people who have a lot of money will earn more. So if maybe I should ask a clearer question, what is the average rate? Will that rate apply to all of us?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Yeah, so this rate cuts across all investors, whether you're starting small, whether the money is a lot, and like we said, a lot is really relative. But for as long as you're our investor, our rate is usually between 10 to 12% per annum, but we are currently at an 11.8% per annum. That annual rate is what is broken down to a daily rate, and every day you're earning interest. So whether you have invested 200,000 shillings, whether you have invested 100 million, whether you have invested 50 million, you're still going to earn through the same rate.
Same rates.
Yes.
Yes. You talked about an online portal. Tell me about it in brief terms. How does it help me as a client?
Okay. So our online portal helps you monitor your investment. You're not just throwing money there and waiting for the fund manager to... We are walking the journey with you. You're able to log into our portal. You're able to see how much you have made every day. On top of us sending you the monthly statements, we are also saying that before we send you the statements, you can log in and see how the fund is performing. But on top of that, we've even made it easy that you can withdraw through the portal. You just get online, initiate a withdrawal. Within 2 working days, money reflects your account.
Which account now?
Now your bank account. We tie it to your bank account. So the requirements when one is onboarding...
Yes, that's what I wanted to ask. How easy is it for someone to open this account?
It's very easy. We've still gone digital, but for individuals, we just send you a link. You just tap the link, upload the requirements, which is the national ID, passport size photo, and a bank statement or a cancelled check. Now that bank statement or a cancelled check is to verify your bank account details, because when you initiate the withdrawal, the money reflects on your bank account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's that flexible.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Now, please tell us about the dollar unit trust. I've seen so much about the dollar unit trust. Please tell us about the dollar.
Yeah, so the dollar, in fact, I will speak for UAP Old Mitchell, because it was the first ever to be launched in our Ugandan market. And that was around 2023, September. You find that the dollar trust fund, the Old Mitchell Dollar Trust Fund, is operating just like the UGX. But now we are diversifying and allowing our investors to invest in hard currency, because we all know the beauty of diversification. And our rates are very competitive. At least from the time we launched, we've been at above 5%. And you know, that is a good rate based on what is being offered in the market when it comes to the dollars. So you find that if you're someone out there that is a landlord earning in dollars, you're an investor doing investments overseas earning in dollars, or you're even someone out there looking at just, We have people who literally keep money in dollars because of the currency, the strength of the currency. So we are giving you that diversification point of view that you can also invest in the dollar. Yes. And the rates are really doing well. And it's still the same cumulative compounding interest, flexibility. For the dollar, maybe we can say that the minimum investment for starters is 1,000 USD.
Okay.
But once you have invested the 1,000, you can deposit as low as $100. So it is also very flexible. Flexible in terms of, growing the investment, even accessibility still.
Okay, and then lastly, Michelle, as an expert in this, would you encourage me to change my money from UGX? Let me say I've sold land and I've been paid in UGX, so I have my money somewhere that's in UGX. Would you encourage me to convert it to dollars and invest in dollars?
Okay. Yeah, so now when it comes to investment, I always like to tie it to your personal goal. So for someone who is a Ugandan, who has sold land in UGX, better you invested this money in the UGX unit trust, because then when you compare the returns, you will still make more money. But it goes back to the reason as to why you're investing. You could be someone that is doing business out of Uganda, and maybe you need the dollars. Then maybe I could say diversify and put some money in the dollars.
What I pick from your conversation is the unit trust has advantages. That's flexibility, compounding interest, and no taxes, no withholding tax.
Yeah.
So I don't see why anyone would not invest in such an investment. Thank you so much.
And maybe just to clarify, it is a highly regulated fund.
Oh, yes.
We've heard about issues of capital, chicken, I don't know, so many things where someone has put their money
and then the money,
but this is a highly regulated fund. We have our regulators on top, Capital Markets Authority, we have UBRA, because we manage a lot of pensions. So it's highly regulated and secure for your investment.
Which means low risk.
Yeah, low risk and security.
Thank you so much. See you next time.
Pleasure.
Mind Heritage, empowering minds, transforming lives.